Hello bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi, and today we're doing our March TBR jar picks and our March bullet journal setup. So excited for this video because it is my very first time filming my very first video in front of my new bookshelves. You guys probably noticed a little bit of change of scenery. I will have the whole video of me making these shelves and creating my dream library up for you on Wednesday. This is a Sunday when you're watching this. So on this upcoming Wednesday, I will have the video of this whole library room transformation. So make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss that video. I am so excited to choose my TBR for this month simply because all of my books are now in one single spot. Like every single book I have not read is on this shelf. These books over here, which you'll see in the setting up video, are all books that I have read and loved, and like they're my favorites over here. But like from here, no, from like, I don't know, like here over, those are all of my unread books. So I love having them in one spot. And they are obviously organized by genre. So choosing my books this month is gonna be so much fun because it's literally like I'm going to a bookstore and shopping, but obviously we're not spending money. We are choosing from books that we already have. So I'm so excited. And behind me, I don't know if you can see, I have my Fly City Mall rotating bookshelf that they very kindly sent to me. And this is where my TBR is going to live each month. And my jars are back here too. So here's the regular prompt jar, and this is the jar with all my 24 and 2024 picks. So let's just get right into it. We're gonna start with our 24 and 2024 TBR jar pick. I keep saying 24 and 2024. No, it's my 25 and 2025 TBR jar. I have not read a single one of these books that I've picked for January and February, so we're like epically failing. Okay, we'll do it. I got Dance of Thieves. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. We got Dance of Thieves. Let me grab it, I guess. So we have Dance of Thieves right here by Mary E. Pearson. The reason I'm not like super excited for this one is one, she's a thick girl and the font is really tiny on these pages, but I think somebody somewhere commented saying that you have to read, or you should read, her other series before you read this, which I think it's like A Kiss of Deception or something like that. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit more, but we'll put this on the TBR for now. Okay, let's move on to our first prompt. We're gonna choose 5 of these. I just realized I've had the stereo in our kitchen on, so sorry if you've heard that in the last clip, but let me go turn it off. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go for prompt number 1 from our jar, or whatever you want to call this. I don't really know what kind of reading mood I'm in. I'm kind of in like the fantasy / dark romance era. I have 2 books staring at me that are currently being featured in a video that I would love to get on my TBR. And then I have 1 in mind that I'm hoping I can make one, or I can make another one. Ooh. So this prompt says, read a book where the plot involves a secret. I'm not even gonna try to show you that. I have Rebel Witch on my radar, but I don't think that there's like secrets in this because you found out, like the 2 characters found out what the secret was in the first one, so I don't think I can do this one. Is Leather and Lark a secret? No. Okay, I gotta think about this. I gotta look and see. It's probably gonna be like a thriller maybe. Should I Google search like popular books with secrets? Fiction books that involve a secret. Oh, you know what might have one is maybe a Lucinda Berry book. Let me grab some of her books and see. Okay, this one might work. It's literally called The Secrets of Us by Lucinda Berry. It says, loyalty is a form of madness. Foster sisters Crystal and Nicole have always been there for each other. So when Nicole is committed to a psychiatric hospital, is that how you say it? Psychiatric hospital, after trying to kill her husband, Crystal drops everything to defend her. Scarred by a hard upbringing, Nicole and Crystal managed to construct comfortable lives for themselves. Crystal became a respected lawyer and Nicole was happily married to an architect until Nicole starts raving that her husband isn't her husband, believing that he's an imposter. Driven by fierce loyalty, Crystal starts asking questions, but she's not sure she can bear the answer. Her investigation leads to the sisters' dark shared past, to a horrible tragedy and a well-guarded lie that cemented their sisterly bond. But that lie can't kill the truth, the battered, gasping, clawing truth that's coming for them both. Now Crystal and Nicole must both fight for their lives they built before they're consumed by the one they left behind. All right, we'll try it. So I have loved some Lucinda Berry books that I've read, but I just tried to recently read Phantom Limb and like could not get through it. So we're gonna continue to try that other one, but let's hope this one is better than Phantom Limb. All right. Going for number 2. I really want like a free choice. I have, oh, that one just flew out at me. I think it's a free spot because it's a really short one. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we got a book of the month free pick. That worked out perfect. We're gonna go with Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. I don't know if I'm saying Cicerelli right, but we're gonna hope so. This is the second book to Heartless Hunter, which I read in February. I enjoyed it a lot, but I didn't give it 5 stars. I think it got a little boring at some points, but this is the second book. If you watch my Romanticy-thon vlog, which was an epic failure, but whatever, I talked about how everybody was saying that the ending of Heartless Hunter was like a crazy cliffhanger, and it was to a certain extent. Like, I didn't read the last sentence and be like, what the fuck? But there was stuff that happened at the end that I was like, no way. So I literally can't wait to see where this goes, because this is the last book in the little duology. And I just like don't understand what's gonna happen. So I'm very happy I just got that pick. So we're gonna go with Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli, or however you say it. I don't know. Okay, we're doing good. Prompt number 3 from this one. I want like a longer one. Let's go with this one. This seems like a relatively short one too though. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, it says read an ARC copy, which I actually think I have some on my Kindle. Let me go grab my Kindle and see what we got on there. Where is my Kindle? Upstairs. Oh, Louie. You farted. Yeah, stanky. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that fart was bad, Louie. I recently went on NetGalley and they had like ARCs that you could send to your Kindle. Like you didn't have to request them, so I did a couple. I have 2 very different vibes of these. I have this one, which is Game On by K.I. Stevens. It's like a quarterback cheerleader romance. I think it's supposed to be relatively spicy. And so far 9 people have rated this and it has a 4.33 rating. This author has a lot of books actually. Ella Davies didn't trade her life in England for a year in Nashville to let anything or anyone throw her off her game. She only has one to prove herself on, her new school's elite cheer squad. What? I don't think that makes sense. What she hadn't planned was meeting a gorgeous stranger on her first evening in America. Hudson Fox is Whitland's prized possession, a star quarterback who's never lacked admirers, but this year he's sworn off temptation, especially the new English cheerleader who's proving impossible to ignore. So we could read that one, or the other one I have, I think is more of like a fantasy romance, which I actually feel like I'm gonna go for this one. This is The Sleepless by Jen Williams. This is a think fantasy romance. It says, welcome to a world where gods roam the earth, but monsters do too. Meet Elver, who was saved by the queen of the serpents when she was a child, and Artair, who spends his nights shut up in a tower because of the dangerous spirit that overtakes his body when he sleeps. When Artair is sent on a mission to steal a monster cub that is under Elver's protection, he and Lucian, the other spirit inhabiting his body, are set on a collision course with the monster girl that will challenge everything they think they know about their world. Get ready to fall hopelessly in love with the first epic YA romantasy from multi-win warning. Okay, whatever. This one doesn't have as good of ratings as the other one. How many pages is each of these? We're gonna go with whatever one is a shorter book. So, The Sleepless is 336 pages. The other one is 336 pages. I think we're gonna go with Game On because it just sounds fun, and I was a cheerleader in high school and Chris was a quarterback. My husband, Chris, if you are new here, he wasn't a quarterback. What am I saying? He was on the football team, but I was a cheerleader. He played football. So we'll go with Game On by K.I. Stevens or whatever I said it was. So, okay, that's that pick. That one took quite some time. Jeez. Okay, we're on number 4. Go for this one because it looks relatively on the longer side. Let's see. Choose a book you saw. Oh, I got it. Choose a book you saw one of your favorite booktubers enjoy. Okay, I already know what I'm gonna go with, and it's gonna be God of Malice by Rena Kent, because Larry from Larry Reads, this is like her favorite book series ever, and I have been dying to read this series. I have the first 4 books of this with the sprayed edges. I love these, it's just simple, solid sprayed edges, and I'm so excited about this. This is a dark romance. I have been in a dark romance mood lately, so I'm very excited for this one. So this one says, don't romanticize me or you'll be eaten alive. Killian Carson is a predator wrapped in sophisticated charm. He's cold-blooded, manipulative, and vicious. Though his charisma and intelligence fool everyone, Glyden sees right through him. She sees the psychopath within, and though her brain tells her to run, there's a secret part of her that knows the monster will only chase her and she may want to get caught. That's all I'm gonna read. Sounds amazing. It's a pretty thick book though. How many pages is this? Over 500 pages, but I heard that they're really good, and like once you read the first one, you just want to like binge the series. I think they're up to like 6 books at this point, but I'm so excited for this choice. Like so excited. That was a great choice. Now we just gotta get one more book that I want to read on my TBR. This is our last pick, potentially, unless we're gonna keep getting books that I want to read. All right, let's go with this one because it's all curled up. I don't know what the hell this could possibly be. Let's see. Oh my God, the TBR jar is in my favorite today. It says, read an author you've read from before and absolutely loved. And the last book I wanted to get on my TBR was Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, because I read the first book of this and it was a very unexpected 5-star, and it ended up being my favorite book of 2024. I am so excited about this. This and Rebel Witch are the 2 books that I was saying I'm currently reading in a reading blog. It's gonna be like finishing series I'm in the middle of. And this is one that I need to finish because the 3rd book is coming out, I think, at some point in this month. I'm not 100% sure. I'm so excited, and we're gonna use this for the author I've read for, from, and absolutely loved. So that's exciting. Should I pick maybe another book? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on it. But I feel like the 6 I have on it, I'm gonna love and read relatively quickly. So we're gonna pick 1 more, maybe 2 more to make it a even 8. I know I usually do 6, but this is just too much fun. And I want to pick more books off my actual shelves than just the books I had in front of me. Okay, let's see. Book of the month. The one you've had the longest? Oh my God. Oh, all right. I guess I should look on my Book of the Month app and see. I probably could figure it out. Let's go to my Book of the Month app and see what we're working with. Let's go back. I've read that one. I'm literally in October of 2020 when I first started using Book of the Month. Don't have those 3 anymore. December of 2020, The Wife Upstairs, I don't have that anymore. January 2021, I don't have either of those books anymore. February I skipped. March 2021, The Lost Apothecary, I've read that. April I skipped. May 2021, How Lucky and Imposter Syndrome. I think I got rid of both of those. Yep. June 2021, The Maidens, I've read that. July 2021, don't have any more of those. August, September, October, November 2021, got rid of all of those. Jesus. December 2021, also got rid of that one. January 2022, got rid of that one. February 2022, don't have any of those. March 2022, okay, here we go. I got it. It's gonna be The Cartographers. I think I still have that one. And that was from March of 2022. We got it right here. This is a book I've clearly had since March of 2022. And I don't know why I want to read this so bad, but I do. But I honestly feel like I might get bored reading it. I don't know. It says it's a highly imaginative thriller about a young woman who discovers that a strange map in her deceased father's belongings holds an incredible, deadly secret. One that will lead her on an extraordinary adventure to the truth about her family's dark history. Could I use this as a secret and swap out the Lucinda Berry one? Interesting. All right, we'll go with it, I guess. I think we're going to choose 1 more to make it an even 8. And honestly, I'm just having so much fun going through my bookshelves that I could just keep picking. All right, let's choose this little guy right here. Let's see what we got. Another long one. Oh, Lord. Choose a book with your favorite trope. Fantasy Romantasy edition. My favorite trope? I don't really necessarily have like a favorite trope, I would say. Fantasy Romance edition. What did it say? Fantasy or Romantasy? Let's see. Let me choose a couple options. All right, let's see. What trope is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This says Hunted Hunter. So is that like enemies to lovers? It says fantasy fiction. Let's see what this says first. Okay. It says only the extraordinary belong in the kingdom of Ilia, the exception the elites. The elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Ilia and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elite. But when she unwittingly saves one of Ilia's princes, Kai Azar, she's thrown into a purging trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elite's powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will if he discovers what Peyton is, completely ordinary. Okay. So I wouldn't say that, I guess it would be considered enemies to lovers, I guess. But I love when like people are fighting feelings for each other because it's just like so like there's so much tension, and I love that. But I hope this is a little spicy, but obviously this is a very popular book. I have been putting off reading this for so long because I'm so intimidated by it, simply because I typically don't love the popular overhyped books on like Book Talk and everything. So I'm scared I'm gonna be the outsider that doesn't like this book, but you know, we'll see what we think of this. All right, that is the TBR picked. We have 8 books here, which I'm so excited about pretty much every single one of these books on here. I mean, Cartographers and Dance of Thieves is gonna be like a little iffy, but we're gonna try them, we're gonna give them a chance, and we're just gonna hope for the best. So let's round up what the prompts were in the books I chose, and then we will officially close out this video. First, we have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson for our 25 and 2025 TBR jar pick. Next, we got a prompt that said a book that involves a secret, and we are gonna go with The Secrets of Us by Lucinda Berry. The next prompt we got was a book of the month free pick, so we are gonna go with Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. The next book I don't have, so I'll pop a picture right here, and I'm gonna use like a book to kind of signify that book being there. But the prompt was read an art copy, and we are going with Game On by K.I. Stevens. The next prompt we got was read a book you saw one of your favorite booktubers enjoy, and we are going with God of Malice by Rena Kent. The next prompt was read a book from an author you've already read from before and loved, so we are going with Wild Eyes by Miss Elsie Silver. The next pick was a book of the month that you've had for the longest, so we are going with The Cartographers by Peng Shepherd. And lastly, we got your favorite trope, fantasy romantasy edition, so we are going with Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And that is the TBR for March. So that is the TBR set for the month of March. Probably one of my most exciting TBRs. I feel like I say that every month, but like this month, these are all books on here that I either already had on my radar and wanted to read this month, or it's a book that I recently got and really want to read. Before I close out this video, we also are going to show you the setup for the March bullet journal spread. So let's just jump right into that. Now that we have our TBR for the month of March selected and our monthly journal spread is all set up and ready to go for the month, we can officially close out this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what's on your TBR for the month of March. I am so ready for warm weather. I hope it is a warmer March for us March can go either way in upstate New York. You could either have it be really cold and snowy, or it could be really nice, like that beautiful early spring weather, you know? I'm hoping for the early spring weather, but I'm so excited to hopefully get outside soon, do some reading outside. That's like my favorite thing ever. But yeah, let me know what's on your TBR for the month of March. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Trust me, you are not gonna wanna miss the makeover of my reading space. The shelves came out beyond my expectations, so make sure you are subscribed again and you hit the notification bell again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.